Gentlemen, you may sit back down. You may sit back down. We've got 4 minutes.
38. We start at 38.
If they're ready to go, I just told them that you guys are ready, so we can go. Say just 1 or 2 minutes. We can go. I'm ready. Welcome back to the Jewish Community Center here in Overland Park, Kansas. My name is B.friendly. This is the Monster Games 2026. And we got head above water, 150 meters swim. These guys just finished up pretty brutal workout. About maybe 45 minutes later, they're gonna get in the pool. Down there on the far side, or closest to us on the right, I should say, is Peter Arbov, Jordan Bailey, Cooper Beslikov as we work to the left, Aiden Boyden, Cavett Brune, Tyrell Brunson, Trayton Burrish, and Cole Caldwell. We're starting in 2 minutes. And these streams all weekend long are supported by Herd Athletics. Supported us last week at Metcon Rush, and once again over here helping us to bring coverage of these athletes to you guys. I know a lot of friends and family are tuning in. It's very hot here today. They've already done a 40-yard run, a shuttle run, a 2-mile weighted vest run with 40-pounders straight into 75 cals row. It's been less than an hour since that all finished up. Thankfully, the JCC's got some great facilities here. These guys have been able to go inside, get cooled off, shower if they want, and get ready for this swim. They will have a nice break. We'll be back around 6:15 this evening for the final workout of the day. 150 meters swim. We were in this pool last year, and we had some ropes from where the guys are standing right there hanging out over the water to climb up, and the ropes played a massive factor in that. Today it's all about swimming. I don't know the swimming capacity of all these guys, but I do know that Jordan Bailey, second from the right here on our view, is a pretty good swimmer. So we'll see how he gets going against this heat.
Oh, man. So we got one more event. 30 seconds. All right, gentlemen, you step up. You might have to turn that chair. 10 seconds. Athletes stand by. 3, 2, 1, go.
First heat of elite men, all dives, head above water underway. Cole Caldwell with an early lead down there on the far side of the pool. Oops, sorry. And Jordan Bailey, second closest to us. It's a 50-meter pool here. So it's a down, back down, a finish on the opposite side of where they started. Again, working our way away. It's Arbov, Bailey, Beslikov, Boyden, Brune, Brunson, Burrish, and Caldwell on the far side. Bailey is going to hit the wall first, followed by Caldwell and Brunson. And we have Arbov, who's closest to us. Bailey with about a half body length lead over Caldwell. Burrish and Arbov battling for that 3 spot here in the heat, but no one lagging too far behind.
All right,
This is going to be tight between Bailey and Caldwell. Let's see how much time they take on the wall here. Bailey and Caldwell with simultaneous touches and turns. Caldwell on the far side. Burrish looks like he's third. Bailey and Caldwell, rep for rep, stroke for stroke. Bailey breathing every second stroke. You can potentially see Cole down there. He's breathing in that direction. Cole's breathing facing us. I would say Cole's stroke looks smoother, but Jordan's really digging in here. It's the last 10 meters or so, and now the gap is really opening up. So it's Caldwell and Bailey battling for the heat win. This is going to come down to the last stroke or two. Burrish is separated from the rest of the field by a considerable margin. Bailey touches first, then Caldwell. Burrish is going to come in next. He's down there next to Cole. So Bailey takes the heat. And the time is at 1:30. Oh, 2:19. 2:19 for Bailey takes the heat. Close race here.
2:39. Are you Cabot?
Cabot 2:39. Let's see about Caldwell. What do we have over here? 2:21. Cole Caldwell, second in the heat. Nice swim. 2:25. Burrish. Time?
2:47.
2:47. 2:39. What do we hit here? 2:40 or so? 2:39. That's like 2:59. Beats the buzzer. And Paytar, what'd you get?
2:58.
2:58. Hey, inside that cap. Good swim. Heat 1. Head above water for the men. Done. Let's make our way back to the start line. Heat 2 of 4. 30 seconds to the start. On the right side down there in the red is going to be Judson Cole. Let me get empty lane. Brian Ford. Jay Fresh. Another empty lane. And then EJ Hine, Ryan Jevning, and Nathan Johnson on the far side of the pool. EJ and Ryan are in podium positions, at least to start the day. Not really sure how the 40, the shuttle, and the mountaintop started off, but Judson Cole, this is a good swimmer right here. So Judson, man, he's swimming faster than I can walk. Looks like Judson Cole already with a body length lead over EJ Hine. If we learned anything from the first heat, it's that the good swimmers will make the big separation on the third lap. Cole's gonna do a flip turn for us. 38 seconds on that opening 50. EJ Hine a few seconds behind that. Nice battle there between Ford and Fresh. They push up at the same time. Jevning touches, but he's only ahead of Johnson in the heat. As Judson Cole, see the hips are just a little bit higher in the water. The kick is really nice here from Judson. He's breathing every stroke, but that's okay. Nice goggles too. So Cole cruising here. Hine's not doing too bad. Nice swim from EJ Hine. You see him, he's still a body length behind, so he's hanging in there. So Judson Cole, EJ Hine, Brian Ford. Nice long strokes there. 3 lanes in from us. Jay Fresh. Jevning's picking up a little bit of ground on Fresh, and I think that this is one of those workouts where he'll take every position he can get as he tries to get to the top of that podium by the end of the day tomorrow. It's the middle day of competition here at Monster Games. Cole and Hine. Hine is closing this gap. This could get closer than we thought after that first 50. EJ Hine hips nice on top of the water, and his kick is picking up, and I think he just made it past him. We're going to have a couple close finishes in this heat, but the feature is Cole versus Hine. Hine, for the first time in this 150, has a little bit of a lead, and he's pulled now about half a body length ahead. Cole might have gone out a little too quickly. EJ Hine closing like a veteran, the young man. Yes, EJ Hine. We'll check his time in a second. Judson Cole in 2:13 for Cole, so fast times in heat 2. We'll get with EJ in a second. Brian Ford's going to hold off Fresh and Jevning. Ford makes the touch. Then Fresh. Brian Ford. Nice stroke, Brian. 2:23. Jay Fresh gets it done. 2:27.85. EJ Hine.
20 seconds.
2:09. Paced that perfectly. What's your swimming
Did I?
experience?
Had a pool growing up. I was a lifeguard.
Well, that was impressive.
Hey, we were here last year, right?
Yeah.
The rope climbs.
That was a little different.
Swam a lot more this year.
Hey, it showed, man. Good work.
I got 50 meters of swimming last year and failed all the rope climbs, so glad to actually swim.
Well, top time after 2 heats, EJ Hine.
Thanks for being here, Brian.
Jevning. No time for no, I was too slow. Great work. And now we hustle down the pool. EJ Hine, 50 meters and no rope climbs last year. Nice swimming, Judson. And top time after 2 heats. That's the difference that a year can make if you commit to something. 30 seconds to the start. I guess no time for interviews. Heat 3. We're gonna have Tyler Kluver in lane 1, Tyler Lloyd in lane 2, Kyle Pignatelli in lane 3, Vincent Ramirez in 4, Raymond Sabat, half Australian, half Lebanese, been living in the States last 2 years, in 6, Samuel Sperlin, Martabaka in 7th, and Gabriel Townsend in 8th. Sperlin, early lead here of him and Vincent Ramirez, stroke for stroke, lead in Heat 3 of 4 in the elite men's division. So early leaders, Sperlin and Ramirez. Townsend towards the back. He was another guy who struggled with that rope last year. See how he's able to manage the swim today. But it's Ramirez, Fresh, and then a deadlock for 3rd in the heat. EJ Hine, 2:09 is the time these guys are tracking down. Ramirez will make the turn, followed by Sperlin. On the far side is Tabaka, and then right here in front of us we've got Kluver, Lloyd, and Pignatello is working away. Turn for Sabat, and Townsend back of the heat finishing up his first 50. Vincent Ramirez pulling away from the heat here, way out in front. Got about a 2 body length lead over Sperlin, who's still got about a body length over the pack. Ramirez coming to that 100 mark. Gonna be about, makes the tag, 50 meters to go for Ramirez. Sperlin still up there. Not Brian, that was last heat. Tyler Kluver, 3rd in the heat currently. Sperlin makes the turn, 50 meters to go for him. Well, we'll see everyone turn and they'll take Ramirez into the finish. Now everyone but Townsend makes the turn, but Vincent Ramirez way out in front. I think Amber might have him, so I'll stay with him, never mind. Vincent Ramirez clear of the field by a considerable margin. See how close he was. 2:18, so 9 seconds off the top time, but still amongst the top swimmers so far. Great swim. 2:18 and a heat win. Sam Sperlin's coming in next. Sperlin, strong finish there. 2:35 for him. Kluver gets in down on the far side. Kyle hits the wall. Sabat hustling it in. And Tabaka's going to come up about 2 meters short. The time cap hits. A couple athletes. What we at down? Oh boy. Did they tell you your time?
Yeah, really fast.
2:42, really fast. That's right. 3 heats down, 1 to go. EJ Hine, who's lurking at the finish line, wondering if he's going to pick up 100 points here. That'd be huge for him definitely some workouts coming up that he's going to do very well at, and he was pretty close at the start of the day with Ryan Jevning for the overall lead. He also, EJ, looked pretty good, at least to me, towards the end of that mountaintop. So EJ Hine clearly coming in with something to prove this year. Fourth and final heat of elite men. And I'm not sure what's happening because the guys aren't in the lanes that I was expecting them in. Okay. Okay, I don't know who's in what heats actually here. I think that Jeff Verdon might be in the far lane. I think. Who are you watching? And where's he? What? Okay, he's in the lane he's supposed to be in. Good job, Dylan. So we might have Brandon Willis here closest to us, and then Dylan Van Gilder. I think Jeff Verdon's on the wrong lane and was throwing me off. Middle of the pool, we should have Cruz Vargas and Nathan Vallejo, who's in the lead, but only by about, well, almost a body length here at the first 50. Flip turn. So Vallejo, Willis, Van Gilder, and Vargas. Far side over there, I think that's Jeff Verdon. I think that's Jeff. He's wearing a cap and he's not in the lane that was assigned to him, so we'll see at the finish line. Brandon Willis, I know he's got a fan club at home. Pick up that ottoman and carry it, young man. He's in a battle here. Cruz Vargas and him battling for second and third. That is Brandon, right?
Yeah.
Just gave a shout out to his son. How about that?
Nice.
Close heat here. Flip turn again for Nathan Vallejo. Small lead here. Cruz Vargas and Brandon Willis and Dylan Van Gilder all in the last 50 meters. Vallejo continuing to lead. Spectators lining the sidelines over here. Four men on the last 50. Oh, Jeff Verdon is as well over there in lane one. 209 from EJ Hine. Gotta check this time. 225 for Vallejo with the beautiful slip turns. 229, Cruz Vargas, nice. Dylan, 240 for Dylan, and 232 for Brandon Willis.
There you go, all five gentlemen. Finishing it out underneath the time gap. We'll just count it down. Say hard in 3, 2, 1, and it is time.
250.91.
Who was this?
Ian Cox.
Oh, Ian, you're in the wrong lane, throwing me off. Ian, get in your lane, brother.
I know.
I was like, where'd he go? I know that's on this
earlier.
morning.
Right by when they called, I didn't hear my name.
Okay.
Anyway, they let me in.
You did a swim. Good work.
No time cap.
No time cap. Nice job, guys. Elite men, head above water, concluded. First heat of elite women at the start line. Let's go. 30 seconds to the start. Heat one for the elite ladies. In lane one, we're going to have Ashlyn Anderson, and that's Brennan out of South Africa in lane two. Zoe Burns in 3. Logan Eden will be in 5. Corinne Ferrezi in 6. Olivia Geestart, leader after yesterday in 7. Eddie Hendry in 8. Not sure of the current standings as 3 workouts have already taken place within the last 2 hours for these athletes. And 150 meters of swim before lunch and a nap for the first heat of elite women. That's Brennan, second lane in from us. Should be good in the water. Look at that. Nice long stroke. Gliding through the water. Huge lead already for Nats Brennan. Happen to know she's a pretty good swimmer. And against this field, I felt like she was a favorite, so we'll see. 3 more heats to come after this, but Nats Brennan, what is this split? What was that split? 35, faster than any of the guys on the first split. Ashlyn Anderson, nice turn there. Not a flip turn, but it doesn't have to be efficient. That was really well done. Logan Eden, Olivia Geisthart in that neon orange. Lane 3, Zoe Burns with a flip turn. Addie Hendry turns, and Logan Eden. But look at the gap that these top 2 have put between the field. And if you're Ashlyn Anderson, you can't be too worried about that. This is still going to be a good swim. Nats Brennan cruising. Another flip turn at 118. Anderson's going to be next. She's got, 40 meters on the 3rd place person in this heat. Ashlyn making the turn there. She's about 15 seconds behind Nats.
Logan coming to the wall.
Come on, Nat. Continuing to extend this lead. She's gonna beat all the guys. 2:02:53. Nats Brennan out of South Africa. That's how you swim. Ashlyn Anderson coming in next. I don't think anyone's beaten that, so we'll keep a track of Ashlyn's time here. 2:24, nice swim there. Looks like Geistart's gonna be the next one coming in. 30 seconds to the time cap. A lot of women within the last 25 meters here.
There you go.
Geistart 3rd in the heat. 2:41, Logan Eden.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time.
Great
Looks
job.
like Natalie took that unofficially 2:03. Come on, ladies.
All the women finish under the time cap there, but Nats Brennan. Great job.
That was way better than the run.
Way better than the run, she says. Nice swim, Ashlyn. 2:03, 2:24, about the top 2 times there. 3 heats to go, 30 seconds till the start of the next one. No time for ads, no time for breaks. Keep them going. Lane 1, Savannah Johnson. Lane 2, Emily Kaufman. Lane 3, Michaela McCarty. Lane 4, Jenna Michelati. Lane 5, Vanessa Miller. Alexia Knoll in 6, and Morgan Petullo should be on the far side of the pool in lane 8. I gotta say, Morgan was looking real good on that row and the final part of the run as well with that weight vest on. She had a pretty good shuttle run, didn't catch her 40. Definitely the favorite at this point in the competition. Olivia Geisthart is gonna be hanging around. Pretty close, different story here as expected. Savannah Johnson's closest to us. She's amongst the leaders. And Morgan Petullo second in the heat, currently on the other side. Michaela McCarty and Emily Kaufman battling for 3rd in this heat. And a little cloud cover has come in, and I can guarantee that every judge, volunteer, fan, and even these athletes are grateful for that today. Little adjustment of the goggles there for Savannah. 44 seconds on the turn. Morgan Petullo a little slow off the wall. So Kaufman pulls into 2nd, and Petullo. She's got some company, Michelati, middle of the floor there, and Lexia Null as well. So close battle for 2, 3, 4, and 5 in this heat. Savannah Johnson, even with that little goggle adjustment, pulling ahead. Savannah closing in on 100 meters here.
Savannah making her way down. Gonna be tagging that wall first in lane number 1.
Kaufman right there in second, far side, Morgan Patullo. Lexi Anala and Jenna Michelati coming into frame here, rep for rep in the middle of the pool. Savannah looking good. Last 50 for her. Kaufman's closing a little bit. They're in the lanes next to each other. Patullo still turns in third. Michelati and Null touch at the same time. Miller and McCarty down there as well. Everyone's made the turn at the 2-minute mark with 50 meters to go and only 3 minutes on the time cap. Savannah Johnson pulling ahead again now. Kaufman was closing for a little bit. See the fatigue is setting in. At the flags. Topping her heat, 2:30. I think third best time we've seen so far. Nice swim, Savannah. Emily Kaufman's gonna make the touch. 2:42. 15 seconds to the time cap. It looks like it's gonna be Morgan, but Michelati's closing on her. Patullo 2:54. Null 2:57. 1 stroke late for Miller. Michelati 2:54. That'll come down. She says hi, Mom. Nice swim, nice swim.
Oh, so fun.
So fun.
Honestly felt good in there.
Patrick says I need to say hi to you.
Okay, hi.
We'll catch up later.
All right, sounds good.
30 seconds. Heat 3 of 4 for the elite women at the starting area. In lane 1, which will again be the lane closest to us, Bailey Piera, Caitlin Sanders in the neon orange. Winner here last year, Kenzie Schufle in lane 3, Abby Schultz in 4, Ellen Smith, 20 weeks pregnant, she's giving it another go. Lane number 5, Lindsay Smith, Maggie Sullivan, and Emily Torres rounding out the heat.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1, go.
Great dive there.
Heats of our elite women.
Ellen Smith, a very good swimmer.
50 meters, down, back, and down. In lane number 1, we got Bailey, lane 2, Caitlin. Kenzie in lane 3, Abby in lane 4, Ellen.
And she's the one athlete, even at 20 weeks pregnant, that could possibly challenge that time from Nats Brennan. I would have loved to see them go head to head on this. Several body lift advantage here.
Coming out of lane number 5. We're going to be tagging that wall right at that 36
second mark, very similar to Nat's split. Emily Torres, far side of the pool.
You have that tie-break time. Please, athletes, at that 100 meters.
And pretty much the whole heat after that touches and takes a little breather. So we got Ellen Smith that I think Amber's following, and she is way out in front. We'll track the time against Nats Brennan. Torres leading the pack otherwise. Kenzie Schufle, Abby Schultz in the middle of the pool next to each other. And then second farthest away from us, Maggie Sullivan, a young 18-year-old athlete. It's been awesome so far. In a battle there, right down in lane number 1. Closest to us, Bailey Piera amongst that group as well. Ellen already making her way back towards us.
Just like Amber, you might be that next athlete to tag. Ellen chasing down to that 203.
Ellen Smith
Emily's turning around
trying to
in
lock
number
in an
8.
event win here.
It's
Like the last competition before giving birth.
Ellen almost at the wall.
Ellen Smith,
201.
201, 1:59, 2 minutes. I think that's the event win.
Is what I have down here. I don't know that official time.
The rest of the heat, about 25 meters to go. A little more comfortable than the vest.
We got lane 3,
More my style.
number 8.
Beautiful swim.
25 meters.
Torres in the pink cap Getting close, 30 seconds to go to the time cap here.
Is going to be the next athlete to the wall, then followed by Kenzie. Emily in about 2:43.
Torres touches, Kenzie Schufle 2:43. Another finisher coming in.
10.
Abby Schultz under the time cap.
251.
2:51.
Time. Ellen Smith.
2:44. Kenzie.
Unofficially 2:01.
2:53. Great job there. Bailey Piera beats the time cap on head above water. Last heat of elite at the starting line. Small heat here, but definitely critical. Got some good athletes in this final heat. Amara Wiley in lane 1, Brittany Van Houten in 2, Harley Turney in 3, Kinsey Webster in 4.
30 seconds.
For the last time at the Jewish Community Center this year for Monster Games 2026. We got the elite women, 150 meters, stands between them and a date with a lot of food, a shower, and a nap before a final event called Popeye later this evening. Thank you to Herd Athletics for sponsoring our stream once again this week. Herd Athletics has some limited gear on their latest collection. Big supporter of athletes. Scan our QR code and you can use Monster Games 2026 to save 15% on your order. Thank you to Herd Athletics for all the support in the competitive fitness community. Van Houten leading. Amara Wiley right next to us here in the blue. And Kinsey battling for a second in the heat. Harley Turley there, 4th out of 4 currently.
In lane number 2.
Van Houten touches first. 46 seconds on the split. Kinsey lost her goggles. She's going to adjust them, I think. So Wiley will move clearly into second here. Kinsey and Turley.
Followed by Mara in lane number 1.
Only got 3 minutes for this one. Most of the athletes have been able to get it done. A lot of them in that last 20-second window, though, so times are going to be tight. Competition corner will have all the official results. Brittany Van Houten, my favorite, the backstroke. First time we've seen that today. I honestly think I would be doing this entire thing backstroke. Although I was almost as fast as that at freestyle when I was swimming back in the day. She turns for the finish. No flags on this side of the pool, so that's always a little dicey. But she seemed to know where she was at. The pool widens up here, so no real issues. Amara Wiley's getting ready for the turn. Kinsey, after getting those goggles on, makes up some ground. 50 meters to go for her.
We got 1 minute, ladies.
1 minute. Amara Wiley and Brittany Van Houten leading the way. Van Houten with the backstroke once again out in front.
Final 50 meters. We got Brittany down to that final 25-meter mark.
Bring Brittany in here and see where her time shakes up. Top 2 times well clear of the field. That's Brennan in the first heat. Ellen Smith in the one just before this.
30 seconds. Brittany coming in.
Brittany touches.
At 2:34 mark.
2:32 on the stopwatch. Amara Wiley's gonna be our next finisher here.
Get in there in lane number 1.
2:49. Amara Wiley. Let's see if Kinsey can get to the line. Come on, Kinsey.
3, 2, 1, time.
About a meter short.
That's gonna do it for the swim event. Ellen Smith taking it for
So
the
Brittany
elite.
takes a heat. Ellen Smith, Nats Brennan will be 1-2. Good work, Amara. Heat win for Brittany Van Houten. Check all Monster Games Instagram for interviews with athletes like that one from Emily Torres. For Daniel in the back and Amber right over there across the way, I'm Brian Friend. That was Head Above Water. We're done at the Jewish Community Center Action for the elites continues tonight around 6:20 local time over at the Overland Park Convention Center. Popeye will round out day number 2 of Monster Games 2026.
Of America, the World Fitness Project is finally here in Indianapolis. Welcome, Grand Park Sports Campus.